Alright, Manuel, the next thing I want to talk about is the ball throw exercise I had you video. When we're throwing that ball downward, we want to make sure that we're creating upward ground force, vertical ground force. We're pushing off the ground. It's going to help accelerate the throwing action, or in the golf swing, the release action. So what was happening in your throw is that you tended to stay down a little bit more as you threw the ball. Now we know from your swing path test that you're an on-top golfer. On-top golfers have to extend more downward than anybody else. So you're going to feel like you're throwing the ball only a foot or two past where the actual ball would be on the ground. Alright? And as you do that, you want to make sure that you're launching upward. Look at great on-top golfers like a Peter Lonard, or especially Peter Sr. As they swing through the ball, they're actually standing up through the ball. Of course, conventionally they say this is incorrect. Peter Sr. won in 5 different decades on the Australasian Tour. That's quite a feat. I mean, he is a great player. He probably doesn't get enough credit for how good he is. But he's a good on-top golfer, and you'll notice again, he really stands up as he goes through the ball. So I'm going to have you do this with just throwing the balls on the driving range. I also have a weighted ball exercise we do for conditioning, and I can send you a link for that so that you can see how that works. But for now, what I want you to do is get the sense that what you're trying to do is push up with your left leg, post up on that left leg, pushing off the ground, and as you throw, get your chest up during the throw. You're going to find that the more you launch vertically as you throw it, the more speed you're going to have in that throw. Whereas if we stay down as we throw, the throw's a lot slower. We don't have as much swiftness. This is due to what I call synchronizing your verticals. We have upward forces in the golf swing and downward forces in the golf swing. When we synchronize them, it accelerates the activity without us doing anything. It's going to give you more club head speed with less effort. Alright, Manuel, we have one more drill for you here. This is what we call the impact fix to the finish drill. This is going to help you get more vertical extension in your golf shot, especially through the ball. In your actual swing, when we looked at it, is you have a tendency to stay a little bit down through the ball, and that's in an effort to stay on top. Once you get on top, you go ahead and get the verticals up to the finish. They happen so late in the golf swing that they're contributing less than they could, and it could be a lot more efficient if we got you up a lot sooner in your golf swing. We do need to stay on top, but at the same time we need you to get up a little bit more. This drill is going to help you do that, and you can watch players like Peter Lonard or Peter Sr. They do this really well in their golf swings. And so the drill is performed like this. We step in, get your front anchor alignment, bump your hips forward. Here, post up on your left leg, and feel your chest extend upward till that club comes off the ground. Count to 3, 1, 2, 3. Now move to your extension point. You're going to point that club at the ground at a point about 3 feet out in front of the golf ball. Okay? Feel your body extend up as much as you can at this point. From here, go ahead and turn and then finish off the action. So once again, we get set up, front anchor alignment, pump your hips forward. We're going to go ahead and post up, extend up. Now from here, turn 3 feet past the ball, get as much extension as you can, turn and finish off the action. Okay? Once you get the feel for that, what I'm going to have you do is just swing and play partial shots to the extension point first. So that'll look like this. And I'm sure when you do this well, you're going to be surprised how well that ball launches, how high it goes, and how far it goes. It's a way more efficient action than most people think it is. Your subconscious mind may fight it in the beginning. You're probably going to get some heavy shots at first because you're going to stay down too long, and you're going to get some thin shots when you get up nicely and you actually fling that club past the extension point. The goal here is to learn to synchronize your verticals, synchronize the upward action of the body with the downward extension through the ball. Play the shot to the extension point, pause, and then finish it off, just like you do in the drill. go ahead and you just swing right through to your finish. And you're going to find it's going to be the same action, it's just going to be blended in one motion all the way through to your finish. Okay, you get those, synchronizing those verticals right, you're really going to have an efficient golf swing. You're even going to get more power than you've noticed, even just getting on top. Obviously on top help because that fits your biomechanics. But blending your action so you're synchronizing your verticals is going to happen, even help you more. It's actually going to help you get a little higher trajectory on your shots as well. On top golfers tend to play the ball very low in the beginning and low left. And the stronger your verticals are, the higher the ball is going to go and the straighter it's going to go. Take a look at this instructional video, send me some email questions if you have any. Let's get good at these drills and get comfortable with them. When you feel like you're really comfortable performing what I'm asking you to do now, I will have you video your swings again at that point. We'll reassess what's going on. Then we're going to create one more instructional video for you to finish off this lesson. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to start to incorporate what we call a training swing. And you have that training swing described in Secrets of Owning Your Swing Volume 2. So go ahead and start reading through that to get acquainted with how that works.